better run when you hear that. I said run when you hear that. You better run when you hear that. I said
Run when you hear that. You better run when you hear that. I said
run when you run when you hear that. I said you better run. I said
Argylle is a wonderful universe. Of course, when you have the mind of Matthew Vaughn behind everything, it's going to be vibrant, it's going to be specific, there's not going to be a frame wasted. And it's one of those movies that when you see the trailer, there's so much more movie left. We've been doing interviews for days and we can't talk about anything in the film because it's all plot twists and turns and spoilers. I'm really excited for the world to finally see it so we can have conversations about what they've seen. It's one of those rare movies where you're going to be on the edge of your seat and you're going to leave the theater wanting. Well, aside from being outdoors in London in January, I mean, the weather is beautiful, but the scope of this premiere gives you an idea of the scope of the Matthew Vaughn universe. Argylle is huge and it's a big film and we got a premiere to match its size. Unpredictable, entertaining, and gotta see it. Sorry, I used all the words there. I'm so grateful for Apple TV having Argylle because I know now the movie's gonna be in over 100 countries. What's great about a Matthew Vaughn universe, not only is he so good at creating vibrancy and just a world around everything, he also speaks in the language of action, which is like a universal global language. Physical storytelling from Buster Keaton to Charlie Chaplin to Jackie Chan has been the universal language of moviegoers everywhere. So I like that the world is going to be able to see this because they're going to enjoy it whether they can grasp all the nuance or not.
run when you hear that.
It feels incredible to be here. Amazing to be in Leicester Square, obviously, an historic location for movie premieres in the UK. And so here we are on this movie, which we shot 2 years ago. Working with Matthew is incredible. He's a straight talker, he knows what he wants, and he's always pushing the boundaries. That's fun to be a part of.
Run when you hear that. 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 Run when you hear that.
It feels amazing. I'm so happy to be home. I'm so happy that Argylle is finally coming out. We've been working on it, we worked on it about 2 years ago now. So it feels very exciting and nice to celebrate it here. And I'm excited to be reunited with the whole cast. So yeah, really fun. Oh, I absolutely loved it. I think Matthew is just so, like, his ideas just completely exceed all your expectations. Like, you think you know what's gonna happen and then it just completely flips the script. And I think also what I love is just how generous he was with all his advice and just sitting down and explaining to me the different ways on how to get a better performance out of myself. So I just love the experience. It's my first time doing anything like this, so I'm super grateful to Matthew for giving me this opportunity. Amazing. Amazing. I mean, the cast was incredible. To be a part of such an insane cast was a real dream. I absolutely loved it.
Run when you hear that. Run when you hear that.
better run when you hear that. I said
Run when you hear that. You better run when you hear that.
I'm happy to be here. Happy to be reunited with Sam and Matthew and yeah, really excited to be here on Leicester Square. it was so much going on. So it was all over the place, and I knew who was playing each part. So I just thought, like, just how fun it was, and how, I don't know, it travels, and I don't know, it was just so much fun. Like, Matthew is able to just encapsulate something so, I think, diverse and intelligent at the same time, and entertaining. So it was a lot of fun. Yeah, he's great. He's so smart. He's so intelligent and meticulous, which I love. Having been a dancer for so many years, like nitpicking everything, you know, or just being, the attention to detail is very important to me. And he definitely has that. And I really appreciate working with people who also have that in a way. So, no, I just expect people to have a great time and be entertained and be transported into somewhere else that's just going to be all over the place, and at the same time super, super fun to follow a story that is fun and spend time with cat in the back or cat escaping a bus. Brilliant.
I was born to kill it, I was meant to win. I am down and willing, so I will find a way. It took a minute, I didn't have to right away. When it get hot in the kitchen, you decide to stay. That's how it winners made. Stick a fork in the hater on my dinner plate. I walk into the fire like it's just a bit of flames. I switch my style up, watch the money pile up. I'ma get rich or die trying, want me switch lanes. I'm always getting better, I'ma be on 5th place. On this one, then 4th on the next. 3rd, 2nd, 1st, 4th, with the best. She showing love, give me all the raw energy. Don't stop, go ahead, get it in. Jump, knock, let me in. Huff and puff and blow the house down. Raw energy. Don't stop, go ahead, get it in. Jump, knock, let me in. Huff and puff and blow the house down. I do it for the love.
It's fantastic. You know what? What's important is to celebrate moments. You know, this may seem silly in the scheme of things. None of this is going to solve the world's problems. But sometimes, in order to solve your own personal problems, you have to forget about the world problems and celebrate and look forward to a 2-hour movie of distraction and fun and frivolity. And there's value in that. So I don't take this lightly. I think this is wonderful. Villain? I don't know that I would agree with that. I was just misunderstood, perhaps. Some people took that the wrong way and they had to be eliminated. You know, as it goes. I don't purposefully want to kill people, but sometimes you have to, you know, just to keep order. That's all. He is audacious. He has unmitigated gall to do what he does. When you read his script, it's not always clear. It's like, wait a minute, is he going to, I think, oh my God, he's going to do that? That's insane. And he goes insane. And so the only way you really can figure out what's going on is seeing the finished product. And it's
raw energy. Don't stop, go ahead, get it in. Jump, knock, let me in. Huff and blow the house down.
Always great to be in London for a premiere of any film, you know, and Argylle being the big and splashy and happy film that it is, and it being a Matthew Vaughn project makes it all the better. But no, I love coming here for premieres. It's a big story that deserves a big viewing, and there are big things happening in it. And if you stay and you wait to watch it on a small screen, you're gonna miss a lot. So see it on the big screen if you have a chance. Oh, process? I don't have one. Matthew called me, I was here. I figured out what I wanted him to look like, and I got my makeup artist to do it and showed it to Matthew. He loved it. We had a conversation about it, and he let me, you know, run free like he always does. They can look forward to having a really, really, really great time at home. Fix your snacks before the movie starts because you don't want to run out and not see, and don't pause it. Pausing not good. Let it run.
relief that we're nearly at the end of this journey and that the audience can go buy tickets. And it's been a lot of hard work in front of, behind, marketing, you name it. So hopefully this is when it all comes together. I literally watched Romancing the Stone with my kids. My daughter said, why don't you make a modern version of this? And I thought it was time to make a feel-good ray of sunshine in a very dark world. Because it's massive escapism. It's if you sit on the big screen, you will fall into it and go to a universe that you weren't expecting. And it should be experienced with other people. It's got lots of twists and turns and whooping and cheering and gasping. And you do that with people. Imagine watching a pantomime at home on your own. That's the same thing. This is a big pantomime. What makes them perfect is they were perfect for the roles, and they became the roles, and they are brilliant actors, and all I had to do was make sure they're in focus. Without sounding too arrogant, Apple is all about quality, and I think we've matched the quality and the branding of what Apple stands for, and they've been amazing partners to have.
It feels great. I'm really excited. It's really been great. It's worked great to work with Henry and just really, really nice people. Sam Jackson, Bryce, everybody. Dua Lipa, Ariana. It's great. I would say Matthew Vaughn. Matthew Vaughn, yeah, without a doubt. It was great. He's a straight talker. He's so unique. His sense of humor. He has a very particular take on things, As we all know, Kick-Ass, Kingsman, Layer Cake. His work speaks for itself, yeah. I think it's his audacity, He has an audacity, yeah. Oh, great, she's great. She makes us look really cool. She plays all the emotional stakes, and plays neurotic, and then Henry and I just get to look cool. Well, I think, they should get the biggest flat screen they can. It's a big extravaganza movie.
I am so excited to be here at the world premiere of Argylle in London. It feels kind of like a dream come true. It's such a huge event. It harkens back to the days where getting dressed up to go to the cinema for a great adventure and a great time. That's what we're doing, and it's nothing less than what this film deserves. Well, I have the privilege of singing 2 songs for this soundtrack. One is an incredible disco tune called Electric Energy that was written by Boy George, Matthew Vaughn. Our genius director also writes lyrics, Gary Barlow, Stuart Price, and Lauren Bell, and a gorgeous ballad that is also written by Matthew, Lauren Bell, Stuart, and Gary. Lots of people work on a song. Did you know that? I didn't. But it's a gorgeous ballad that harkens back to, the Adele 007 Dream songs, and it's a privilege to sing both of them. So I hope you'll check out the soundtrack, give them a listen, and let me know if you like them. How did I prepare? I prayed. And I trusted my director and the incredible team that he had around us to support us, to give us the tools, and they did, and we did it safely, and I'm very grateful. It was my first foray into action, and I had a great time. I think Apple TV viewers can look forward to a really great time. This movie is highly entertaining. The greater the spy, the bigger the life. Twists and turns abound, so get on the ride, stay on the ride, and I promise you, you'll be very excited where you end up.
Whoa. Give me all of your lies, 'cause you're my demon in disguise. I learned to love the cage you keep me in, but the walls keep closing in, and I don't wanna die, but your poison feels so right. Why do I want you when you're bad for me? My perfect storm, my beautiful catastrophe. Perfect storm, a beautiful catastrophe. I'm drowning with all of this darkness surrounding. You need me like you need air to breathe. You want me to save you from me.
Amazing. I mean, this film was shot a long time ago, so what a celebration to have this
right at home in Leicester Square on a night like this. It's not raining, thank God. The premise, the story, the cast, that Vaughn, everything. 3 words. Cat, fun, big.
I can't see you drown. I can't see you drown. Whoa. Give me all of your lies, 'cause you're my demon in disguise. I learned to love the cage you keep me in, but the walls keep closing in. And I don't wanna die, but your poison feels so right. Why do I want you when you're bad for me? My perfect storm, my beautiful catastrophe. My perfect storm, my beautiful catastrophe. It's a toxic addiction. You're a guilty affliction. Yeah. I can't breathe. I need to get some air.